4 p.m., our SWAT team members had to physically go into the driver's compartment of the truck and physically pull him out. They tried numerous things, deploying gas, deploying less lethal, verbal commands, gave him every option to come. He remained resistant the entire time, did not answer any commands or anything like that. So at some point, they had to physically position themselves as safely as possible to extract him out. They've extracted him out. Still don't know why he was acting in the erratic manner that he was. It does appear to be some heavy impairment, but I'll let them kind of make those determinations there just from the naked eye. That's what it appears to me. The back of the container truck is empty. They're going to pull the truck off right now so they could inspect a little bit further, but there's nothing inside the container itself, and that's the information that we have right now. Lo tuvimos que sacar físicamente porque el tipo no quiso obedecer ninguna orden. Todas las estrategias que intentamos no tuvieron efecto, entonces lo tuvimos que sacar. Checamos la camioneta, la traila, no había nada de individuos ni nada de mercancía ni nada, entonces vamos a sacar la traila para inspectarlo un poco mejor. We do have a heavy-duty wrecker en route right now that's staged to get it moved off quickly so we could deal with the traffic mobility issues. We also had EMS on the scene, so they were able to move quickly to try to tend to the male as well to make sure that he's okay, or to check him out, see if he's got any medical needs. But he's being tended to. He is alive. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. None of our deputies got hurt. So great job by our SWAT team members and everybody out here on the scene.
¿Armas?
No hemos encontrado armas. Vamos a sacar la traila para inspectarlo un poco mejor. The question was asked if there were any weapons. None that we know of. Immediately, we're going to pull the trailer off to a more safe location so we can inspect it more fully and determine what we have or what we're dealing with.
It did kind of look like he had blood on his face and neck when he was arrested. Was he hit by those non-lethals or possibly the canine got him?
I'm not sure. We did have to move a canine in there. They did have to physically remove him out. He was holding on. It appeared that he was still in a driving motion, still revving up the engine, appearing like he was driving. So, but just had to get him out physically. And so I don't know what injuries he may have sustained, if those were self-inflicted or from the less lethal that may have struck him, or from some of the physical contact that they may have had with him, or from the dog itself.
Sure, right now, one side of the highway is back open, the other side still.
Yeah, we're working right now as we speak. The team's trying to get the truck out, so I do hear traffic finally moving, so we're happy about that. So I'm not sure which side is moving, but hopefully we can get traffic moving here shortly. Sí, estamos intentando en este momento ya de abrir las carreteras para que pueda moverse el tráfico. Obviamente nuestras disculpas por el impacto en el tráfico, pero es parte de lo que tenemos que hacer en estas circunstancias para tratar de resolverlo de una manera segura para todos.
And you said there were no weapons found. Anything else suspicious or off-putting traffic?
No weapons found in our initial search. Doesn't mean that there's not something under the seat or anything like that. Our main thing was just to get them out safely, secure them, try to make sure that we could contain the scene better. The truck will be moved off the roadway so we could better inspect to see if weapons were in the mix in this, or what else was at play. So, but none that were visible at a cursory look from any of the observations made by SWAT deputies.
¿La identidad?
No sé todavía, no me han confirmado exactamente. No pude ver, tenía sangre, no sé si eso parece ser o hispano o un anglosajón.
¿Esas heridas eran de él o...?
No sabemos si tuvimos que poner un canine, un perro dentro de la troca. También físicamente lo tuvimos que sacar. No sé si las heridas fueron del mismo que se golpeó, se pegó, o de una de las balas que no son fatales, son más de plástico. No sabemos si lo haya herido a él.
At this point, do we know if he was driving that truck for the company or if it was stolen?
Not sure. We haven't confirmed that at this point. We wanted to obviously just resolve this as quickly as possible, and all those questions will be answered now, and who he is and what happened, what led to this.
¿Se puede enfrentar a una persona que haga este tipo de...?
Pues depende, no sé de qué estaba huyendo, no sé si tenga antecedentes, no sé si era una persona que hemos estado buscándolo por alguna cosa, o También solamente por huir de las autoridades puede cargar cargos de felonía también. Entonces eso lo vamos a tratar de resolver y depende también si estaba trasladando algo de narcóticos o algo que no hemos visto inmediatamente.
Sheriff, is there any chance this driver could face any kind of charges?
Oh, absolutely. I think that he'll be facing some type of charge. What it is, it just kind of depends. Anything from evading, obviously, to depending if he was had anything in cargo that wasn't visible to the naked eye right now that we'll be able to check. So that'll be part of it. And we don't know if he's maybe possibly wanted for something or impaired as well.
How challenging was this entire incident to resolve?
It's very challenging. Our team, I was talking to him briefly because every scene is a different component. This one, it was like an 18-wheeler, but we've had things anywhere from bridges over the Port of Houston to vehicles to residences. So they try to prepare as much as they can with all types of things. Y'all may have seen the Rook pass through here or equipment that's been very valuable and successful many times. So it's a combination of a lot of things. And again, like I said earlier, I trust our team to make sound decisions as they did once again under difficult circumstances. And so it was a very challenging scene, especially because he continued to resist even with deployment of gas. Most times, most people with that, it's pretty toxic. They're going to come out pretty quickly. Didn't seem to phase them.
And this is an 18-wheeler. This is
Correct.
This is a weapon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's a very powerful vehicle. If he was behind the wheel and revving that engine. So, however, it came to this. I'm glad we were able to intervene because if he would have remained on the roadway, other people could have been in serious risk had we not tried to contain it as best we could. Again, under challenging circumstances. So kudos to all first responders, our deputies, Lieutenant Calhoun and Sergeant Kerry Salas. That was the first one on the scene. Great job by them and our SWAT team as well. And we obviously thank the business as well. We know that they were impacted, especially those along the feeder. Sure. Any quick follow, just closing questions, so then I'll move to another. He's remained unresponsive the whole time, didn't answer the commands. That's what I'm saying. Just at a, from the naked eye, it appears to be some level of impairment. We don't know what the issue is, but never really responded. We gave him multiple commands and spoke to him to no avail. Yeah, no, we also are working closely with our Precinct 3 constables out here assisting with traffic mobility. Obviously, the patrol deputies are out here. We have SWAT in place. We have K9. We had a wide array of personnel out here at the scene. So at approximately 1 p.m., one of our units spotted a vehicle that appeared to be parked in the middle of the main lanes outbound along Freeport at the East Freeway. At that time, didn't know quite what he had. It could have been just a medical emergency of some kind, or what we often refer to as a traffic hazard, just blocking the roadway, impacting traffic. When he turned on his overheads, the vehicle, the truck, the driver proceeded to drive forward. Didn't go at a high rate of speed, continued forward, and then when he started doing some evasive action, changing multiple lanes, of swerving in and out of different lanes, the alert, just safety risk went up higher. They did try to deploy some spikes. They were successful, immobilizing at least two of the tires, but the driver continued moving forward. Eventually came to a rest here just east of Sheldon on the outbound main lanes. We attempted numerous things from less lethal weapon to eventually smoke, K9, verbal commands, negotiation, to no avail. He appeared to be behind the wheel, just appearing to be in a glaze, just revving the truck like if he was still driving. And we were concerned that he would perhaps eventually go forward and continue to wreak more havoc or put more people at risk. So we had a very challenging situation because we could potentially have a moving situation along the roadway. So eventually we're able to be successful in gaining entry into the cab and eventually physically pulling him out. So at about 4 o'clock, it was finally resolved, and that's what we have right now. Now we'll kind of determine from the aftermath what led to all this. Not yet. It appears to be either a Hispanic male or white male. We don't know if he's the actual driver of the truck or the company and all that. All that will be worked out. Obviously, he'll be ID'd. So as soon as we get that information, we'll share it in terms of his name and any charges that are applicable. No idea. Don't know if he may have been wanted for something, if there was some kind of criminal nexus to this. The trailer appeared to be empty. We don't know if there's any compartments or anything. We have Kane and others here on scene, so we'll look a little bit closer. Just from his unresponsiveness, the zero effect from the deployed gas and other things could have been heavily impaired. Just from the naked eye, it appeared to have a high level of impairment. Which again was scary that he was driving that and was on the roadways prior to us reaching him. But we'll kind of try to piece it together as best we can.
You said there was evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, he was swerving in and out of the traffic once we were behind him. He wasn't going in a straight line at some point. And so eventually, thankfully, he didn't travel too far. It was never a high rate of speed. And he was a straight shot all the way down and eventually came to a stop here, I guess, after the spikes took effect on the tires and he finally came to a stop.
Property or anything like that?
No property damage that we know of other than the vehicle.